The 7-speed automatic transmission in the Kia Sportage was mainly sold in Europe. This is the D7UF 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. What does it mean, dual clutch automatic? It means that this is the manual transmission, but there is a kind of mechanism that shifts the gears for you, and it has 2 clutches. So one pair of clutches is for the 1st, 3rd, 5th and 7th gears, and the second clutch is for the 2nd, 4th and 6th gears. This is a pre-selective transmission, so when your car is in the 1st gear, the 2nd is pre-selected, and so the shifting of these gears is pretty smooth, and this transmission has very good gas mileage. But when it comes to reliability, there are a lot of problems with these transmissions, and actually I wouldn't recommend buying a used Kia Sportage with the 7 DCT, because there are a lot of issues and I even can't describe them all. I will just describe the most common ones. In the first years of these transmissions, Kia issued a lot of software updates, and this means they knew that this is a problematic transmission. They tried to solve the problems with the software updates, to make it vibrate less, to make it shudder less, to make it shift smoothly, but actually this didn't help, and even in the last years of the Kia Sportage, the 4th generation, this transmission was pretty glitchy. These transmissions, they vibrate and judder all the time, and this is just the normal operation. You don't need to pay attention to that much. This is just a feature, they just work this way and they will vibrate. I don't know why, and no one actually knows why. Also, when you drive in a city traffic, in a dense city traffic, you will have this magic shifting between the 1st, 2nd and 3rd gears. It will shift from the 1st to 3rd, and then it will only stay with the 2nd gear, and there are a lot of patterns. And actually this is also the feature that came with this transmission. You can't do anything. It's pretty bad for city traffic driving, and if you're lucky to get the proper software in this transmission, you will not have a lot of these problems, but still you will sometimes notice that it will shift from the 1st to 3rd, revving up the engine to 4,000 RPMs. This is just a feature. Now, the dry clutch in this transmission will survive 80, 100,000 miles, up to 150,000 kilometers, and then you will need to replace this clutch, because the clutch has the clutch plates in it, and these clutch plates wear, and it's natural for these parts to wear at a certain mileage. But the problem is that the clutch for the manual transmission, for example, will cost you like €200, $200, and it will be good to go. It's easy to replace. But to replace the clutch pack in this transmission, you will need to invest at least $1,000, €1,000, and also the same price for labor. So if you don't do this job on your own, you will pay another $1,000 for labor. This is pretty expensive, but there is nothing you can do with that. And also there were a lot of Flywheel replacement cases in low mileage, 50,000 kilometers, 30,000 miles. People replaced the Flywheel under warranty, and because of this I think that the Flywheels are not very reliable. This is also a common problem and a very expensive problem. So I wouldn't say these transmissions are the best in the world. These are not the worst dual clutch automatic transmission, because if you take the power shift in Ford vehicles, the power shift is much worse. There are much more problems in that. But anyway, the 7 DCT in Kia is not a transmission I can recommend to buy.